Game-changing trading application for Solana meme coins that is just like Bullix or Photon, except it has Twitter tracker within this application also. Aled tracker, same as on Bullix, you're able to track wallets and see trades happening live. Also a bundle checker, you can see instantaneously without even opening a coin, you can see how much % of the supply is bundled. Back in the day when this platform was not available, copy the contract address, paste it in your bot, and only then the supply is actually bundled. Well, here this is a complete game changer. You're able to instantaneously see the wallets that are bundles, right? You can go to the holders and you can see, for example, on this coin all of the wallets are bundle wallets. Also everything that Bullix and Photon has, all of those little features of those little icons on the holders, they have it as well. You can open a wallet, for example a holder, and analyze the P&L. Just absolutely wild. And on top of that they offer perpetuals. Which of these trading platforms offer perpetuals? This is the first time I've seen this personally happen on a trading platform like this, right? So I like to trade perps as well sometimes, but I usually do it on an exchange. Now I'm thinking, well, if I can do it on chain, why would I do it on an exchange on the same platform? I'm able to trade Beam coins. It's absolutely wild. So in this video I'm gonna explain how this overall the main features. I'm not to do a quick tutorial here, very simple, very quick, so let's right into the video. I'm gonna show you how to set it up. To get started, we're just gonna go ahead and click the link in my description below. It's gonna take you right here to the trading platform. So without the not specific link, without my specific referral, you're not gonna be able to start trading because they are still in early access. So just like Bullix, they don't allow you to just sign up and use their platform, actually have to be referred by someone that is already using it. So you're gonna click the link that's right. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see my referral code added right here. You can either sign up via email, or you can sign up via Google, or you can sign up via Phantom Wallet. So what I'm just gonna sign up the Phantom Wallet right here. Boom, click on confirm verifying signature and it should let us in. It's gonna prompt you to sign a few messages as I pop up on your Phantom. You're just gonna sign that in right here. It's gonna give you a recovery. So this is gonna be like the fraud. So you're just gonna save that somewhere safe. I'm not gonna talk about securing this stuff safely because you should already know. Keep it on your computer, never reveal it to anyone. Next step, it's gonna show you your deposit address right here that you're gonna be able to use to start trading. It's gonna copy that, send some Solana to this address if you wanna start. You can also, what's crazy here, you can convert to USDC. You can stable within this platform, or you can buy Solana directly on here, right? You don't even have to sign up to an exchange or something like that. You can literally buy Solana here. So I want to buy 1 Solana. You press on buy and it's gonna literally take you to like this payment gateway where you can pay, with Google, with Apple, so it's kind of cool, really like this. So choose whichever way you prefer and you're gonna be to Rumble. Alright, so I've already added some balance right here. Second for you guys, the wallet tracker, the tracker and everything here. But to start, I'm gonna just go over each of these sections real quick. Discover this is just like the basic section where you can see new pairs. You can set any filters you want trending, right? It's pretty straightforward. I wouldn't even use this usually unless I'm like scanning something very specific. Strategy usually involves the memory scope, or I should say pulse, right? Here they've called it pulse. This is basically the new memscope. Basically everything is the same. You have new pairs here. You have the final stretch, which is basically about to graduate. Then you have graduated. So nothing new here. You see there's like top 10 holders that holding, snipers holding, insiders holding, bundle holding, which is very interesting. I haven't seen that on any other trading platforms, right? Usually we go into these coins and we instantly take like another bot to check the bundles to see how many bundles are held. Like right here you can just see how many bundles are held. All of these are the same bundles, right? So that is pretty neat. And it also has the deck spade icon, which is very interesting. And on top of that, here this coin is migrating. What is this button? Well, you can snipe it. So there's also the turbo prefire feature coming pretty soon. It's gonna evolve just like a faster option to snipe these coins that are migrating. Obviously have to be careful with these snipe options because like you can get wrecked if you snipe the wrong coin, but if you snipe the right one you can make a lot of money. It would have to go over holders, of course. The orders, everything is the same. Top traders that tokens like this is super similar to so much because it just like literally has like a bunch of these like sections that are the same. And that's the great thing about this. It doesn't make it super complicated to understand. If you've used Bullix, you already basically understand how to use this, except this has even more features. Bolex, right, so this is pulse for you guys. These are the few extra sort of icons that you can see, which I find very useful. Bundle check, that is super interesting. It's either holding, that is the same as on Bolex. Of course you can apply filters, you can apply keywords within your right. They can just customize the filters like this. You don't have to click manually on each one of these. Click on any of these and select the new pair filter, final stretch filter, and migrated filter. First of all, if I was a bit of a beginner at the moment, I would probably trade very carefully, very selectively, because new pairs are completely like that's a complete gamble to trade these new pairs. It's super hard have to be. So you can add a few features here. Soka ends and pump. If you check mark this, it's basically going to sort of avoid tokens. There are, you know, with that custom saws are bundled. Usually when a token is bundled, bundle created bundle snipe. That CA also is kind of weird. It doesn't have the pump in the end. If it's a normal token, it has to pump in the end, and you can select that if you want to just avoid those weird tokens. I would select that. Usually you're going to add specific keywords. I wouldn't do that unless I'm looking for something specific, and here I would probably select minimum market cap, something around $10,000. You would go on the dollar metrics here, select minimum market cap $10,000. Just to avoid the spam of all these new pairs. Although if you're a new pair without even any filters, that gives you a slight edge over the guys that use filters, because you see the token earlier. It makes sense. So put $10,000 market cap minimum, and on audit you can let's say put a maximum bundle percentage to something 10-20%. Let's say we put it, let's just try for example, and that's it. So you're going to see a lot of tokens that are super trash because they're like bundled up like this. This is at T, this is like Scooby-Doo. For some reason it's showing that it's at 13. You know it's on Radium, so this thing shows new pairs also on Radium. We should probably unselect it. That's pretty weird to show new pairs on Radium unless you want to. We're gonna unselect on so here you're gonna see a bunch of tokens above 10k that are just gigabundle. Could probably easily avoid like this. If you just put a filter, like you don't even have to look at it, just avoid it instantly by putting a filter reversal. This is also bundled. Although you couldn't really even see that it's that bundle, but it is, and it also shows you the bubble as you hear, which usually I wouldn't even look at, but useful to have. So let's just put a maximum bundle percent here of, let's say, 25% to avoid those obvious scams, and you can do the same on final stretch. By the way, you should definitely just play around with these. On the main point is put a tank market cap minimum filter just to avoid the spam. So you can just kind of look at these coins and try to find that runner like this. So right here, this coin is completely dead. I'm just gonna buy 5 Solana worth so I can unlock the Twitter tracker, which all of you guys have talked about the Twitter tracker in my previous video, where I basically making money off Twitter tracking, which is still very valid. It's just that the market is a bit shit right now, so you just have to wait a little bit, get acquainted with these platforms, get acquainted with these. For when the next leg sort of for the market comes, you have to be ready to extract money from the market, because honestly I believe this year is probably the last coins, and then it's just going to be to the downside for a while. Right, bull run is ending pretty soon in my opinion, guys. Like this year probably the last year for the bull run. So let me just quickly buy this token to show you how to buy a token instead, so I'm not gonna get bugged on this. For sure I'm gonna trade with 5 Solana real quick so I can unlock the Twitter tracker, and I'm gonna show you how to set the presets for your fees and meth protection and whatnot. What you're gonna do, you're going to click on preset 1. You can set your slippage, so something I learn your slippage to like 100%, and even if you have meth protection on, you can still get maps, so don't do that. Set the slippage to something probably, and so priority fee you can leave it at 0.005. You don't need to set the priority too high. It doesn't need to be high. What you need to set higher is the bribe fee. That's like the tip. I believe that's the tip. So on Nova, the other trading platform that I've been using, it's usually like this, right? You can set the priority fee and then you can set the tip. So I believe they've just named it. It is just named the bribe. So the bribe is usually what's needed to be set higher, and you can see here recommended bribe at the moment is because the market is a bit dead, so we can easily go with 0.01. Just make it a bit higher than the recommended one. That's gonna get your transactions super fast. Although if you don't want to spend money on the bribe, you can still set it to 0.005 or even lower. Doesn't even matter how high your transactions are, just gonna be a little bit slower. But let me show you how fast the transactions can be if I set it to the recommended bribe and make it a little bit more than that. Let's set the MET protection on as well. And here you can see they've red marked my priority fee. They say priority transaction speed when that transaction is enabled so you can leave 0.005. Should be ready to rumble, although somebody already bought this coin, so I don't want to get rubbed by them real quick. I'm just gonna select another, probably something that's gonna be good enough protection is worry about on drive is getting mug higher like this. Holders, no one's holding pretty much anything, whether you can buy 5 Solana filled in. If we want to sell, just click on the sell button, select 100 higher, and boom, you sell. That's it. It's as simple as so. Right here we've unlocked the Twitter alerts. So basically, how do you unlock them? You don't have to just have 5 Solana on your wallet, you actually have to sort of trade something about 5 Solana worth to unlock it, so I did. Once 5 Solana trade, it didn't unlock. I suppose it's because I probably traded like 99 Solana, so I did it one more trade, so it's pretty cool. So what you can do, you can literally have it open like this. So let's say that you only have one monitor, you want to focus on big news and you don't want to snipe new pairs, so you just put it over the new pairs and you look at the final stretch. Here you look at the migrated coins. That's just one example. Another option, you put in then you're trying to snipe the new pairs that have something C related these news, right? So what you're gonna do, we're gonna put the Twitter tracker right here. You know, the moment there's gonna be a new tweet, you're gonna see a bunch of new tokens come out and you can use it like that, right? The only issue I have with something like this is that you can add your own sort of Twitter tracker, so that's the thing that you like. You usually like to have that, usually like to make your own list track, but this is a good starting point for anyone that cannot afford or doesn't know how to make a Twitter tracker yourself, and you just want to get on these narrative coins that pop all out of nowhere about news and stuff. This is something you can definitely use. This is like a free option that you can use, so I would probably either put it here in the middle. If I have one monitor, I would put it either here in the middle so I can snipe the new pairs that are relating with the news and just quick buy the first one that appears. You have to be careful though, because you can lose a lot of money like that if the market conditions aren't right, and if you hop on the wrong one. As I showed in my previous video, there's plenty of times where you can hop on the right one, it's gonna hit radium and you're gonna make a bunch of money. It just has to be the right type of news, something big, insane type of tweet. Other option, once again, put it here on the new pairs, wait for something relating with this to pop up on the final stretch or in the section, but that's already usually too late, especially with smaller time news. The only, honestly at the moment, the only like big time sort of pumps that happen or something related with Elon. So let's say Elon posts something, post a cat, and he says, this is my new cat, and he gives it a name, that coin would instantly go to millions. So I would say something like that would be something that you would be probably, it would be worth, trying to get in on the right coin. She would also have to remember, once again, there would be probably about 10 to 20, maybe even 30 points popping up on the new pair side, and you basically have to get on the right one. Usually the right one is of the one that isn't like completely bundled, and the one that has the highest market cap, or the oldest one. 3 options. So wallet tracker, you can import wallets right here, paste the JSON file. BullX wallet imports are supported, so what you can do is you can just head over to import your wallet list, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. So right here we've just imported all of these wallets from our Neo, and it also has these sort of icons. For example, I can see that assassin.f just bought something. Celev Trades, you can go here and you can see what he bought. Assassin.e, if he bought this coin right here, you can just click on the token, it's gonna literally take you there, and it has the same exact features as it shows the same type of thing here that Neo does with these little icons. Isn't that crazy? These guys just developed all of the same features that everyone loves and added a few more and made it super fast. Like, let me just do a quick trade on this and let me show you how quickly this happened. Attempting transaction, boom, I'm in 1 Solana in and I want to get out, boom, I'm out. That's how quickly this happens, and I don't have insane fees here. Okay, maybe I lost on this trade, but I just wanted to show you happens right how quickly you can trade with this platform. And I don't want to throw any shade over to BullX or anything like that, but their speeds haven't been the best recently, and their platform has been a bit buggy recently, laggy and such. So what I did, I decided, okay, so if we're gonna talk about speedy, here's something that's super important, is how quickly do the new pairs appear. So if I'm trying to snipe something, I don't want to be sniping something with like a 4-second delay. I want to see this information, and let me show you guys. Let me show you how Axiom is alright. So right here I popped up 3 screens of the new pair section. So on the very left, You see Axiom on the middle, you see Bull X Neo, and on the right side. Here you can see photons. None of these have any filters on, so they're showing like a raw live feed of the new pairs, and we can compare how quickly do they show up on each. So here we can see Finler appeared here, so they pretty much appear like pretty much at the same time on all of these, and that's what I want to see. Like I want to see on if I'm going to use like a new platform, I want to see the new pairs appear at least at the same time as the others are quicker, so that's what we have here. It's just as fast, you can see instantly popping up new pairs. Just as quickly as the other ones. Wanted to get that out of the way. In case you guys are worried about speed, as quickly as I could. This pretty much sums up the platform right here. Not that crazy, you know, it's pretty much the same as Photon. Except it has all these other features. And it's super quick. I think you guys are gonna love this one, so also make sure to remember, don't just put all of your eggs in one basket. Don't just have all of your Solana on here. Make sure to just have the money that you're willing to actively trade on a trading bot. As you guys know, or maybe you don't even know, there was this bundling tool called Dog with Tools, which just completely scammed all of their user base like literally a few weeks ago. So that's what can happen with any platform, and you think you're safe until you're not, so make sure to never, especially if it's a new platform you don't know the team, would ever. As a matter of fact, any platform, even Bull X, even Photon, do not just hold all of your money there. Wanted to just repeat that as I always do. Just got to be careful in this crypto world. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You rock, and I'm